Hi all, it's Leanne and Theo here from Team Monkey and Barefoot. You gonna say hello? Say hello. Say hello everyone, happy Sunday! So, it's Sunday, which means another video from us, and in this video I'm gonna share my thoughts with you on going back to work. I think I've got to the stage now in my maternity leave. Theo's 8 months old and people have started... Are you talking? People have started asking me about how I feel about going back to work and when I'm going back and what kind of, am I going to go part-time, full-time, all of those kind of questions. So, and it's really got me thinking about how do I actually feel about going back to work. I'd completely put it out of my mind for so long because I was just kind of focusing on being a mum and I was completely focusing on being a mum, and to be quite honest, it felt sufficiently far away that I didn't need to really give it too much thought. But then Theo turned 6 months back at the end of July, and Jermaine and I thought we need to get Theo's nursery sorted out because those places go pretty quickly. And then that's when it hit me. I'm going to go back to work. Theo's going to have to go to nursery. And then when everyone's asking me, how do you feel about going back to work? I thought, I need to really think about this. So, how do I feel about going back to work? I really have very, very mixed views about it. And that is because I really actually like what I do. I have great friends at work. I really enjoy my job. I'm an economist for the government. And I'm probably a bit geeky, so I do really, really enjoy it. Here goes Alan. I do really, really enjoy my work. So the thought of going back to work for me from that point of view, I'm absolutely fine with. And that's what I say to people. I love my job, so I'm very happy to go back to work. But then the other part of me is like, I don't actually know what it's going to be like to leave Theo every day and go to work, because I feel kind of incredibly lucky. I feel incredibly lucky and incredibly grateful that I've got to spend so much time with him, and I'm taking the full year off, and it's just amazing that I have that opportunity to do that. So there is a part of me that is thinking I don't quite think I'm going to be prepared for that, to leave Theo. And I'd actually love to hear from any of you mums and dads that have gone back to work, and how you felt about it. What can I kind of do to prepare myself? What was it like? And I guess kind of the good things and the bad things, because yes, I think to myself I'm going to miss Theo so much because I'm so used to just spending all day with you. Yes, we have lots of fun every day. But then there's also part of me that's thinking it may be quite nice to have some adult conversation. It may be nice to have a cup of tea and be able to drink it while it's hot, have, lunch at lunchtime. Those kind of things I am kind of looking forward to, and it is still, I guess, a part of me is work Leanne, and I'm turned into mum Leanne, but I'm going to have to try and find work Leanne again and see what that's like. And so there is part of me that is looking forward to it. I know I'll miss Theo so much, and one of the things I'm really thinking about is how am I going to concentrate at work? Even if I'm at work, where is my mind going to be? Is my mind going to be with Theo? Thinking about how he's doing, how's he getting on at nursery? And I'm sure you kind of get used to these things, but at the minute it's just a complete unknown. Darling, it's okay. Let me get you a toy. Yes, at the minute it's just a complete unknown about how I'm going to feel about that. I know I'm going to miss him, so I'm prepared for it to be tough. But yeah, I really don't know what it's going to be like, Bobsy. But I guess I'm very lucky in that I enjoy my job. So the other thing that I wanted to share with you was not only kind of my thoughts about how I feel about going back to work, but what am I going to do now to try and prepare myself for going back to work. And so I think that could be maybe having some time away from Theo. I don't really have that much time away from him. I don't feel like I need to. I enjoy my time with him so much, but maybe it'll be good for me to have some time away from him, just like a couple of hours here and there just to kind of get used to just not being with him 24/7. So maybe that's one thing that I may do just to prepare there. But apart from that, I'm not really too sure what else I can do to prepare for going back to work. It's just going to be very, very, very different. So if any of you have got any ideas on how you can prepare yourself, or even try to, I'm not saying you can fully prepare yourself, but even if there's any tips and stuff that you've got, Theo darling, on what you did that really helped, I would really, really love to hear them. Darling, are you okay? Yes? Okay, I've got your toy here. Come on. Well, you can have this one. Sorry about this, I keep disappearing out of shot. So yeah, any tips, I would absolutely love to hear them. Won't we, Bubsy? And I guess the other thing that's really got me thinking about is I go back to work in January, and so thinking about what I want to do between now and then, the end of January I go back, what I want to do between now and then to, Theo darling, what I would like to do between now and then with Theo, just because, yeah, when I go back to work it may be a bit harder to do some of those things. I won't have all of my kind of one-on-one time with him all day, every day. Hey Bobsy. So we're really enjoying our classes at the minute, so I really, really want to keep those up. So our swimming lessons, our baby sensory at Heartbeeps, we absolutely love it. So I want to make sure that I really make the most of those, because I know that especially these like baby sensory classes that are on during the week, I'm not going to be able to do when I get back to work. So yeah, so just really making sure that we enjoy those. And also I'd love to have another holiday with Theo. It's obviously easier now when I'm off work and he's still little to be able to do those things. So yeah, so to get away with him, that kind of one more time while I'm on maternity leave. Hold on, darling. Theo, it's okay, darling, stay here with mummy. Yeah, so just while I'm on maternity leave, just to have one more holiday with him, because it's such a special time that we have as a family. And yeah, I just really enjoy the time that I get to spend with Theo, I get to spend with Jermaine. And so yeah, I think that'll make a big difference, just to try and get away one more time before it's, yeah, back to work. And we've also got Christmas, so it'll be Theo's first Christmas before I go back to work, because I go back to work, like I said, at the end of January. So to have all those Christmas preparations and to spend time with family over that period, it's always such a special time. Darling, okay. Jermaine and I have got quite big families, lots of nieces and nephews, and we also have a great nephew. And so just to be able to share in that kind of wonderful time when everyone's kind of focused on being together and sharing food and drinks and that kind of stuff, I'm really, really looking forward to. And also being off work, it means that I can kind of spend some of my time, if I get any time that I do have, hey mister, because you take up a lot of my time, any time that I do have, I can spend on maybe doing those little bits that I don't know if I have time to do when I'm kind of back at work. So to make things special, decorating, baking. I've got all of these lovely visions of having like Christmas cakes and cookies and those kind of things ready for Christmas, and make it really special and homely for Theo's first Christmas, isn't it, darling? So yes, I feel like I've got a lot of stuff to look forward to. It still feels like it's kind of still sufficiently far away that I'm not kind of feeling too upset about going back to work. I don't know if upset's the right word, but I just know that it's going to be quite difficult to leave Theo, so I feel like it's a really good thing that I'm trying to prepare myself now and get ready so that and think about it so that it doesn't creep up on me and take me a bit too much like by surprise, which it may still do, but okay, darling. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on going back to work. And like I said, I would love to hear from any of you that have taken this time away and then gone back to work. There you go. Taken that time away, gone back to work. What you found useful, what worked for you, the things that you enjoyed about going back to work, and what you found hard, just so that I can try and prepare myself for that. Okay, are you going to say goodbye? Are you going to say goodbye? Yeah? Okay, so I think that is a goodbye from Theo. I think he's had enough. It's nearly bath time. And so I think he's saying, Mummy, come on, now it's bath time. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this useful. I found it incredibly useful just to share my thoughts with you. And yeah, like I say, please do leave me a comment if you've got any kind of tips for me or anything that you want to share about your experiences. And as always, we're incredibly grateful for all of the support that we get from all of you, watching our videos, liking our Facebook posts, our Instagram posts, reading our blog, which you can find at www.monkeyandbarefoot.com. So please do check that out. We're going to have a few more articles posting soon, so look out for those. And yeah, hope you've had a lovely weekend. Thank you again for all of your support. Please share this video with anyone who you think may find it useful. And yeah, we will speak to you next week. You gonna say bye-bye, Theo? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. You gonna say goodbye? I think that's what we're gonna get now. Yeah. Okay. Well guys, take care and we will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.